Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Memory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you an NFL Week 6 preview between the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. Now let's look at some keys to victory for both teams, starting with the Giants.
I think the key for the Giants defense this week will be the outside linebackers, Matthias Kiwanuka and Michael Boley. Those guys are going to have outstanding games versus the outside run, the counter plays that the 49ers love to run. Perry Few also has to call a better game this week because keep in mind, this is the third time they faced the 49ers in less than a year. So these guys know each other very well. But I also want to give a huge shout out to Stevie Brown for playing some good football, pressed into action, has a nose for the football. Keep this guy on the field as he's going to have to match up versus those Niners tight ends. So let's go inside the lab to see how the Giants offense can be effective this week versus San Francisco.
The Giants have a unique situation versus the San Francisco 49ers. They have a lot of excellent personnel, and they can utilize multiple shifts to give the 3-4 defense different looks, to run different plays, to get the running game going for these guys out there on the road. You see right here, 3-4 defense, we're going to call this 34 trap. This back is going to shift here, pre-snap, and bang, there's your trap guy right there. We're trapping this tackle, leaving him unblocked. Backside guard is coming to kick him out, and the running back is going to shoot through the hole as the tight end goes and gets this backer. Play side tackle kicks out this backer right here. But a small shift can alter the way the defense thinks. If you have the defense thinking while you're out there, that's a win for the offense. Over here, we're going to shift into a shotgun set. Pro right, slot left, bang, shotgun, 24. And we're going to call this 24 ISO. This Eli is shifting back to a shotgun, moving the running back over this way. Slot receiver is going to motion this way, and it gives the different look. The defense is going to shift right to where you want them to be, and bang, you kicking this guy out right here. Backer is going to get kicked out right there by the center. Center's going to pull around and kick out that backer. Play side guard is going to knock out the nose, and the running back is going to shoot through the 4 hole. Just simple shifts right here. You see pro right, split, 34 lead. We're going to move the running back from here to here, and he's going to lead into the hole on this backer, and Eli is going to reverse out, hand the ball off right there. Finally, split 24. We're going to shift from the eye to the split to effectively run the quick crossbuck. Crossbuck block right here. Tackle is going to block this backer. Play side guard is going to kick out the defensive tackle right there as the the tight end leads up on that backer. Running back shoots through the hole. A lot of these plays are quick hitting plays. The Giants have the personnel on the backfield to do so, and it's all about getting the offense on the move to give you better opportunities versus the very aggressive 49er defense.
Let's move over to the San Francisco 49ers, and you look at their defensive line. You look at the last matchup versus the Giants. When the Giants went base blocking, they were able to run the football versus San Francisco. So outside of Justin Smith, I need for guys like Ray McDonald and company to step up with some strength and hold their own at the point of attack. Otherwise, the Giants can't run the football. But you also look at Dante Whitner. Now in this matchup, you introduce a tight end in Martellus Bennett. That's something that the Giants didn't have last year. So Whitner will be asked to cover more. Can he hold his own in coverage versus a big tight end like Bennett? But let's go inside the lab and take a look at that 49ers rushing attack this week versus the Giants.
If the Giants are going to win this ball game versus the San Francisco 49ers, they have to make sure they stop the Niner counter. What the Niner counter is, they love to get those guards on the move. And you're going to see right here, this is versus a wide formation. So usually when you see the 49ers spread, you instantly want to think pass. So this is how we're going to block it. The defensive end is going to get influence block to run himself out of the play. And we're trying to block this guy right here. So boom, play side, backside guard takes out this 3 technique right here. Tight end wants to hold his own versus the end to prevent him from crashing down. Center guard combo to the Mike backer, and we're pulling this backside guard here, coming up in the hole, and bang, knocking out that weak side linebacker as we run the counter right up that way. Now this is how we're going to block it versus an overfront, a regular 4-3 set. You see right here, influence blocking, the defensive end running himself out of the play. We're trying to block this strong side backer. Play side guard and tackle combo to the Mike backer. Center is going to take out the tackle right here. When they have that offset eye, that's Bruce Miller. He's going to go up and block that weak side backer. We're pulling the backside guard, leading him in the hole on the strong side backer as Frank Gore attempts to run the daylight. So if the Giants are going to try to win this game. They're going to have to stop the Niner counter, but the 49ers run it so well, and that's why I like watching these guys run the football. This Niner counter makes it tough for a defense to defend because those guards that the 49ers have are so athletic, and it's tough to defend. You're going to have to be a man to stop these guys at the point of attack.
I look at the Giants' defensive tackles as the X factor. They're going to need Rocky Bernard. If he's healthy, that's a huge addition, but they're going to have to win that battle up front between the guards and the center of the 49ers. The secondary of the 49ers, in my opinion, are the X factor. They're going to have their day in court on the football field versus the revamped and explosive Giants wide receivers. Now let's look at the personnel breakdown, and yes, there's a check by the quarterbacks for the 49ers. Not saying Eli Manning and Alex Smith are equal, just saying that Alex Smith isn't a liability to his team's success. Even matchup all the way down, which is why I think this will be the game of the week in a very close contest. I like the 49ers in this ballgame. The Giants secondary will get tested this week by the newly revamped passing attack of the 49ers. I think they're going to come in and use the pass to set up the run, thus throwing off the game plan of the Giants. So I look for the 49ers to win this game at home, although it will be close and resemble last year's NFC Championship game. I also want to give a huge shout out to 49er fan forums and Giant fan forums for always showing football game plan support.